it's a Unity how-to video, so yeah, let's go on and get started. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, if you're going to be following or you're just watching this for entertainment, by the way, code is going to be in the description. So let's go on and create a thing. Just go on and create a cube, drag this down to wherever you like. Let's just go on and do it on right there, drag it out. Let's say to right there maybe. Here we are. Let's just go on and copy and paste this. But on the paste one, we're just going to make a little bit smaller. Say maybe just about right there. Drag it up. Now, like I said, you specifically don't have to do this. You can do however you would like to. Now, also, for the script that we'll be doing, is that you want to create an empty object. Drag it to however high you want your character to jump, because the code that I'll be using is that he can tactically fly. So you can make a Flappy Bird clone if you want to, for example. Let's just go in and drag this up some. Say just about right there. Let's just go on and make the X, which is left and right, let's say to just 1 million, or 1,000, that would work. And we will name all of our stuff to keep it nice and organized. Doesn't matter if it has to be spelled correct or not. So I'm just going to be typing fast, so I might be gibberish, or you might not be able to understand it. Okay, there. We got all of our stuff. Now, what you want to add is for everything besides this, we'll get to the barrier soon. That's what that's supposed to say. I don't know if it's spelled correct or wrong. I'm just kind of focusing on this. So you want to collect those two. And what you want to do is that you want to, by the way, to select both of those, you hold shift. And what you want to do is that you want to remove component. That will remove the rigid body. So now, I don't know how to explain it, how it would work, but you want to load a Blocks Collider 2D because we're in 2D, and with this, it will allow other fellow 2D stuff to be on it. So if we got this, the other cube, and we dragged it to over here, and we brought it down some, what we want to do is remove component and Box Collider 2D. Also, how to add that is that you'll just search BO and it should pull up Box Collider 2D and Box Collider, which is for like 3D. And also, I've never used that one, and Rigid Body and Rigid Body 2D is going to be used, but Rigid Body is for 3D and Rigid Body 2D is for, well, if you guess 2D, you're in a prize because it's 2D. This will be our player, and also, oops. Player. And also for this, we want to tag this as our player. This is going to be important if you want to add enemies. If you don't want to, you don't really have to worry about that. Now let's go on and write our first script. To do that, you can either come in here, click create, and add C# script. Now what I'm going to be using is, I had a little bit of technical issues. I can't say it, I'm sorry. But when you come up to create, you'll click C# script. What we're going to be using is for Visual Studio. I'm on a Mac, so I installed the Visual Studio Mac. Now see, with a movement thing for players scripts, I do not recommend creating it down here, because for me, it's been stingy. It just won't want to add it. So if you come here and you click, if you delete all this and you have this, scroll down to the very bottom, click new script, name it whatever you want. Our will be move. You'll create and add. And with this script, hang on. And with this, what we want to do is go down by one by clicking return or enter. Now when I say return, that's enter. So we're going to type public float, public float, move speed. Next, what you want to put is this thing, a curly bracket. Always need those for the end of your code, no matter what, of the line of your code. Now we're going to go on and go down by one more. I'm going to be typing public float jump power. Oops, my bad. And now these are referenced. So if we go on and save this, and if we went back into Unity, this will pull up as our script. But before you do that, we want to finish the script. You can always test it. Now, the start function, we will not need, so don't be scared to delete that. This, only we will need the update and the rest of this. So do not delete anything else. By the way, all the scripts will be in the description, like I said, but I would highly recommend if you follow this because you're going to be learning how to type it on your own. Now, on this, we're going to be making an if statement. Curly bracket. I think that's what it's called. If I'm getting all this stuff wrong, I'm sorry. I'm going to type input. Now, see, you're probably wondering what that could be. That will just reference stuff with what you typed in, and what you want to select is input. .get key. You can look around for it, key, or you can just type it out. Another one of those things, and what we're going to type is KeyCode.RightArrow. Now after that, you're not going to want to put it on this because this line of code is not done. Now after that, we're going to type transform. Translate. That's what it looks like. Is that transform? There it is. Translate. I'm sorry if I read that wrong. Now you'll usually use vector 2, but in this line of code, we're not going to be doing this. What we're going to be doing is vector 3. I'll explain this in the future or in the description. .right. Now after that, what we want to do is this. Right after that, this is where the top parts, this, like jump power and move speed, will be coming in. What you want to type in is move, and it should pull that up, speed. Right after that, you want to put another one of those up. I'm sorry, I don't know its name. And Time.deltaTime. Now, see, when you're programming, you will see Time.deltaTime a lot. So, honestly, I have to say, get used to writing it. Okay, now we're going to go down another line. Now, after that, still in the update, we're going to make another if statement. And we're going to do the same exact thing. Input. But this time, instead of right arrow, it's going to be left arrow. You want to type in the same exact stuff. .GetKey. That. KeyCode.LeftArrow. After that, you want to go down. And with this stuff, you want to do actually the same exact thing you did here, but with a couple differences. So, of course, transform.Translate minus vector 2. Now, you might be seeing that. Don't worry, it's going to be going away soon. That means your line of code is not correct. Right. Move speed time delta time. But that doesn't end. Now you're probably thinking, well, now we got all the arrows set up, we can go and play the game now. No. we still need jump. We're going to be referencing the rigged body and jump. So in that, we just want to go down a couple, keep it nice and organized. I'm going to type rigged body 2D, stands for RB equal get component. Now put your little alligators things, I don't remember what they're called, I'm sorry, rigged body 2D. That, and boom. Now, again, if, and, put, dot, get, key. When you're typing code for jump, move, you are going to be seeing Input.GetKey or Input.get button. I've seen one with get button. So, after that, do this. Oops, nope. Do that and that. My bad. Now, okay, my bad. No, you already have that set up. Wait. Get key. Okay, so there's no. Well, I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Get key. Do that and that, and right here, what you want to be typing is KeyCode.Space. Now after that, you want to go down one, and you want to type rb.AddForce, curly bracket, that's what I think it is, vector 2 dot up, that, and here's the part where jump power is going to be coming in. And there's your jump, and there's your space, and there's your movement. So let's go on and go back into Unity, but first you want to save that by clicking that button or Command S. Let's go on back into Unity. Our code have saved. If you see that when you click it, like if I click this, you'll see that. That means it saved. So we should be able to go to our player, scroll down, or no, you don't need to scroll down. Move speed 5, jump power 10. Now we go into here. Did I add a rigged body? 2D? No, I did not. My bad. I'm so sorry. You also on your play need rigged body 2D, or unless you'll get what I got. In your console, it would be saying that there's no attachment for rigged body, which is how you jump. This jump is floaty, so beware. Let it start. We can move, and the jump is not wanting to work. Now, for this caused is mainly because we don't have enough jump power. So let's just go on and make it 50 for now. I've had this issue with having it low. It sometimes doesn't want to work. Now we're just going and check the console to see if everything's okay. Everything is good. And there, our jump is working. Jump is very stingy. So here is where our barrier comes in. Our barrier, we want to click box. We want to type box, and we want to select box collider 2D. Now this will let us not go up forever. And this, we can go down here, console, and freeze rotation on the Z, so that you won't be flying everywhere when you jump and you rotate. But you can always keep that in there if you like to. So let's go on and start the game. Now, if you notice, our player leaves, but the camera doesn't follow it. Here's why. we click main camera, which you can see here. And also, if you want to edit the background, you click that. We'll just make it like that for now. There. You want to drag your camera onto the player where there's that blue like square circle-ish thing. By that, you'll see that there's an arrow. Don't be worried. That's going to make your camera follow the player. But there's one issue with that, is that it's going to always follow the player when you're in editing. So before you do that, make your player, I recommend, just right there. And with that, you can add your camera onto the player. Now, it'll follow it. The barrier though, let's go on and quickly edit the box collider. Whoa. 1,000 is really far out there, huh? There. Now, there should be a box collider. Now, to get back to your player, when you're all the way out here and you're going to edit your box collider, if you set it as stretch as I did, you click F. It's sometimes stingy with that. There. Brings you right back to it and zoomed. You just have to simply zoom out. Now, we should be able to, where we start the game, we're able to move left and right, jump, sorry about the lag, jump, and come right back down. Jump, pause, go back into here, barrier, and as you notice, it's stopping right where you set your barrier. Now, if we went back into our game, we got a couple platforms here. You're going to go left and right, jump, jump. You can fall off if you want to, but you can come back up like that. But it ain't too exciting when you don't have no enemies. Also, by the way, this is the movement code I used for a game that I'm making called Super World 2D, the sequel to my game, Super World. Now, if you want to add that to the sides, you just simply can copy this and rotate it, which we will do. Now, once we have that, we're going to go on and move. We can go on, and rotate our thing. Rotate. Now, rotate it as far as you want, but how much I set it, it's kind of really big. Now with that, we're going to move it about right there maybe. No, that's not close enough. Right there. And copy and paste. Drag it on to the other side, wherever you would like that. We'll go on and have it like this. Now, if we go on play, if you notice, we cannot fall off. Also, you can set the speed to whatever. Cannot fall off. And we cannot go too high, as you can see already. That's great and all, but there's no action. It's just movement. What we want to add is a enemy script. Now, this video is already running long, and I just got an enemy AI script. Now, this script will let an enemy follow the player, but I still need to add the death and the respawn. So, that will be in part 2. I want to thank everybody for watching. See you guys later, and I hope